Kid Colt Outlaw issue number 3. Let's talk about this awesome series, guys. Really getting heavy into these Western comics. I bought a whole bunch of Kid Colt comics. And if you like this kind of content, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, share this video, and let me know what you think about Kid Colt. And who else is good? Do you like Rawhide Kid? Do you like the Two Gun Kid? What other kid thing do you like? Any Western comic, let me know. Jonah Hex, of course, he's great too. Let's talk about this. I got many stories here. We're going to go through this a little bit quickly. Kid Colt meets this whip guy. And this guy's a piece of shit. I got to tell you that right now. So first of all, this punk ass comes in here, the marshal, and this punk ass guy shoots him. So that's not very good. And he's like, well, I guess I'll become the marshal. So this piece of crap guy here, Whip, whatever his name is, puts the badge on. He's like, looks like I'm taking this town over. I don't think he's going to last very long as sheriff. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Basically running amok here. I love the rawness of these comics. They get right to the nitty gritty. Kid Colt comes in. There's a bunch of problems here. Shoots his way out of it, runs off. This guy thinks, oh yeah, I'm gonna recruit you, because see, this guy's been recruiting all the outlaws, and any outlaw that doesn't want to join his gang, he ends up shooting them. Gets into some trouble here with this older gentleman here with his grandson. The horse is killed, the pony's killed, the kid is upset, the father's upset. He tries to shoot the old man. Then the whip guy, so this guy here in the yellow is bad guy too. He's a bad guy as well. The whip guy decides to whip the crap out of him. He's bleeding. He whips the crap out of this old man, and the old man almost dies. Kid Colt comes in. He's like, this is a bunch of BS right now. So I got a TCB. That's take care of business. And Kid Colt takes care of business the way he does, with 2 guns and 2 fists, and they both do a lot of talking. Boom, smash, knock this guy out. This guy shot at Kid Colt. What the heck's going on here? He goes down, but that's okay because he heals real quick. It's not Wolverine, but it's pretty close. Heals quick. Can I borrow those 2 pistols there, Sonny? Yep. Boom, I'm going to take care of these guys right now. They come in, they start talking shit. It's like rips that badge right off of his chest. Like, you're not the sheriff around here. I'm the one who's going to take care of you. Pulls his whip out, tries to shoot the guy, socked him in the face, whipped his hand, shot him, whipped him again, punched it. This guy got in the action, punched him, bang, shot that guy dead. And we took care of business in that town. And that was only the first story. These comics are absolutely great. Action-packed awesomeness. Look at this. You can get some nice, what is this, bras and everything. Well, why is this is this a boys comic? I never noticed that. Kid Colt versus this bald guy. All right. Well, more criminals come in. These thugs come in, and they're just running amok as usual. Try to attack Kid Colt. Tries to use a knife here. Gets the 2 guns. What are you gonna do? You're not gonna do jack shit, buddy. How do you like that? Boom. So basically, there's this prospector in this story who really needs to get this operation. He has this mine, but he can't mine it. He knows there's gold there, but he needs people to mine it. So Kid Colt comes in and pretends to join up with these guys and says, hey, let's go mine the gold. And he got into a scuffle there because Kid Colt kind of inserted himself in this plan. He overheard these guys saying, we're going to go to the mine and take the gold. So Kid Colt inserted himself in these plans and forced them to dig out the gold. And after they dug it out, he ran off their horses and shot them all dead. And just gave the guy, there's a little bit of a scuffle here. Punches this guy, throws him off a cliff here, and he's dead in the cliff. And then he's like, okay, here's the gold, and you can get your operation now. What? This was like the greatest story ever, man. This needs to be a live-action TV series, and let me direct it. Put me in charge. If you put Marvel, note to Marvel, put me in charge of Kid Colt. You're going to have a #1 best-selling comic on your hands, because I'm going to make it violent as hell, and Kid Colt's going to destroy these punks, and which he does here. I'm not going to go through this one. Tex Morgan, pretty good little story here with Tex Morgan. I don't know who Tex Morgan is. I'm very new to these Western comics, so I appreciate anyone's help in the comments. I've had a lot of great comments. I haven't done many of these, And there's a few people, particularly somebody gave me a lot of information about Kid Colt, the writers, and kind of what went behind it with the comics code and all that. So I really appreciate comments like that help me kind of grow with my knowledge here of everything. There's like this big beast guy. I'm not going to go through this one because it's not Kid Colt, but still very solid. You get like 4 or 5 stories in these comics, eh? Like this isn't like now you're paying like $7 and you're getting one crummy story, and here you got like 4 or 5 really good ones. Kid Colt, the reign of Colt Quick Clan. Yeah, okay. So they're setting fires here because these guys are just punks. Most of these stories start out with these pieces of shit villains who are just doing crappy things because they're just assholes. And Kid Colt has to come in and TCB, and that's what I like about it. They capture him here, throw him in the cell. Remember, Kid Colt is still technically an outlaw, right? So there's that kind of a thing. But these guys are, again, they're trying to frame him and they shoot at him. It's like they want ransom. And it's just all of this stuff is just typical kind of evil Western kind of stuff. Kid Colt beats the crap out of these guys. The mayor comes in. The mayor's actually kind of in on it. So it's a whole big conspiracy ring here. Kid Colt settles it with 2 Colts. If he did this, it'd be like John Woo. Imagine John Woo directing Kid Colt. That'd be awesome. That'd actually be really awesome. So he shoots these pieces of crap, and that's the end of that. So as usual, Kid Colt takes care of his business. Last story here of the video today. I don't want these to go too long, so I'm skimming these very quickly. I just want to show you guys how great these comics are. And I don't want to go super in depth. So we've got this guy here. They get into a scuffle. These sailors here, these sailors are asswipes. So they're trying to beat up Kid Colt. He punches the crap out of them. Put a knife on me, eh? How do you like that? So they come and knock him out, and they're going to try to frame him for murder here. So this is a big, this is a frame up job. They steal some, money here, and they're going to frame him for robbery and murder. And Kid Colt's wanted anyways, so whatever. The sheriff picks him up, but Kid Colt escapes. He chokes out the deputy, escapes, rides out. This is actually a very epic story. This almost could have been a full issue if they had done it right. He ends up on a ship here, and the ship's going to China, interestingly enough, and he gets into a scuffle here and just destroys all these guys on the ship. They kick the crap out of him a little bit, but he comes back with a vengeance and just beats the living hell out of them. Lots of action and fisticuffs and shooting. I mean, if you're a kid, if you're a boy in this time period reading these comics, like, for whatever it is, 10 cents or whatever, I mean, you're going to be like, this is fantastic. Like, this is just like, I could see a kid just being just overwhelmed with how great these comics are. So he captures the guy, grabs him by the head. That's awesome. So this is the guy that did the frame up job here, and he pulls him to shore, and he pulls him back up and then punches him out, shoots him, gets the sheriff's attention by shooting the pipe there, and then leaves a note saying this guy is a piece of shit and he's the killer. And there you go. Check this out. Blonde Phantom. That sounds awesome. I have to check out the Blonde Phantom. Human Torch. That's Jim Hammond. And the original, except no substitutes, Captain America. So there you go. Absolutely fantastic 3rd issue again for Kid Colt, who is rapidly moving up the chain into my favorite Marvel characters of all time. I can't believe it. I never knew that these Western comics were this epic. They're great. I'm excited to see where this series goes. I got a whole pile of them. I'm working up a collection very slowly with Kid Colt. Let me know your top guys. Something that might help me out is give me maybe you rank them or something. Give me your top 3, maybe in the comments, top 3 Western characters. Could be DC. Jonah Hex is there for me. I always like Jonah Hex is one of my favorite DC characters, but that's the only Western comic I've ever read ever is only the Jonah Hex stuff. So I don't really know. I did a Rawhide Kid. I've got some 2-Gun Kid that I have to look at as well. Right now, Kid Colt's my favorite, probably because of the color scheme of the character. He looks very cool, and I like this no-nonsense approach to just shooting these guys or just punching the crap out of them. It's very exciting for me to read it in this way, and I can just put myself in the mindset of a kid you know, like a 10-year-old kid reading this and be like, wow, that was awesome, you know. So that's it, guys, for this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. And we're going to see you on the next video.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.